What's up? Future Jessica here. So, I planned on vlogging a lot more while I was in the city, but it was so busy that it was impossible to pull my camera out every second that I could, and I didn't want to just hold it the whole entire time. So, you're probably going to get like a nice voiceover video. I did get a lot of clips on my phone, so yeah, it's my phone. It's not the best quality, and I did get a couple clips on my camera. It was just real fast paced, real busy, and it was just, 14 hours in New York City is a lot. I got off the bus at, I think it was like 8:30 that morning, and we didn't get back onto the bus until 10:45 that night. So, not fully 14 hours, but it's a long time. It's a long time when you don't have like a home there, anywhere to go rest for a minute. You're just moving, moving, moving. Next place, next place, next place, next place. So this is gonna be my first voiceover video. I have no idea what I'm doing. I hope this turns out great. But my plan is to kind of talk you through and explain like what we did as you're watching these videos in chronological order. We did do a lot of loops, unfortunately, but I mastered the subway. I'm so proud of myself for that. I mastered the subway. Hey boys, what's the first subway stop that we needed to get off of that I told you both 14 times as we were waiting for the subway to come? Fulton Street, thank you. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will talk to you again at the end of the video. We're at the meeting spot. You're not, yeah, you're kind of in it. We're at the meeting spot waiting for the bus. We went out to dinner before and did some shopping. Not a lot of shopping, just kill time shopping. Gunner's already ready to go to sleep. Look at him. Do you have anything to say? You need to come closer because I can never hear you.
I do not have anything to say at this time.
Shut the fuck up. But we're just waiting for Kayla and Dustin to get here. We're actually the first people here, just because we had no other time to kill.
Cops already looked at us funny.
We've seen like 8 cops pass by, because we're at a random school. Like this is an elementary school. We're going with an elementary school. That's who set it up. So, there's definitely cameras out here watching us. How creepy, right? But this is the only parking lot that I see at this school, because the other part is a hill going down. So, guess we just gotta wait for everyone else to show up. You excited?
I am.
Louder.
I'm excited.
Can you say,
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I'm just nervous for the bus ride. I've done one of these before, and I was very uncomfortable on the bus. I'm not tall for a female. Gunnar would say I am, but I don't feel like I am. And my knees were digging into the back of the seat in front of me the entire time.
So what's that mean for me?
That's why I'm going to put you in the aisle so that you can stretch your legs out in the aisle if you need to.
Oh, okay.
And then you can always lean on me. And then Kayla and Dustin will be across from us, so you and whoever on the end can play footsies or whatever.
They're not going to be across from us, are they?
Yeah, I think so. That's what the seat numbers kind of seem like they're going to be across from us.
I was thinking they might be behind us or in front of us.
Because we're assigned buses and assigned seats, which it also feels like we're in elementary school. But it's a good way to keep track of everyone, though, if you think of it. If you think about that, though. Say there's no one in their seat, in that specific seat, you can see exactly who it is. The first time I went down, it was kind of like a free-for-all. You were assigned a bus, but it didn't matter where you sat on the bus. But they did roll call whenever we were to get on and off. Not off, but on, whenever we went onto the bus. So
this one made it seem like they don't care if you get left behind there or not.
That's how the last one was, too. They didn't care. If you're not there in time, you're not there in time. They're leaving you high and dry. Because I guess what they were explaining the first time in the city, there's not really a place for them to park. They literally just pull off to the side of the road. You have to jump off real fast, and then that's it.
They don't have their own garages or anything?
No, you're dumped on the side of the road in the city.
Even Pittsburgh has its own bus lanes and parking areas.
No, you're dumped on the side of the road.
But I've seen the bus lanes in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's for buses to drive on, not for buses to park.
Oh.
That's kind of how it is in the city too. You can drive there, but you can't park. So like when we get onto the bus, we have to be there at what time did it say? Like 10:45 at the meeting spot.
Something
We have
like
to be
that.
there so then we can literally jump on the bus real fast. They'll take roll and then we'll head out of the city. It's really fast. Like the buses started moving before people were even like completely sitting when I did it last time. I went with a different company last time. So that was my first time ever in the city and the first time ever doing that. This is only my second. So this one could be completely different, but that's just my, not history. What word am I looking for? Experience. Thank you. So we're on the bus, and it's been a shit show so far because they have none of us sitting together, which makes no sense. But we're ready to go. I think we were just waiting on 2 more people. We started pulling out, and then people were yelling, "There's 2 more people." Are you comfortable?
For now.
All right. So the first rest stop is at 2:30 somewhere in PA. I guess we'll see you guys then. Maybe we'll get some sleep. It is 11:30 now, so a couple hours. Hopefully we get some sleep. We're at rest stop number 1. Sorry if it's very loud. He's turned the heat on, and I'm trying to talk very, very, very low. We're in Waterfall, Pennsylvania. This is our halfway mark, I'm guessing. We have one more rest stop in New Jersey, and then we'll be in the city. Hey, Gunner, how's your ride been so far?
Up and down.
Yeah, he's kind of tall for the seats, so he's trying to put his legs in the aisle, but then people keep using the bathroom.
Huh?
He said, "You're tall," and you keep.
Oh, yeah. It's a big problem.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, when I try to get comfortable, I can't sleep. But when I just sit here regular, I just
Doze off.
goes off. Yeah, that's
Look
kind
at
of how
this.
I'm rolling.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is rest stop check-in number 1. See you at rest stop check-in number 2. I think it's at 6 a.m. So we have a couple hours until then. I slept a good bit, kind of, from midnight until about now. I slept for like in 10-minute increments. I'd sleep for 10 minutes and I'd wake back up for like a couple minutes to see where we were at. Then I'd fall right back asleep. So, sleep. But is it restful? Not really. We're at our next rest stop. We're getting stuff ready. This is Kayla. Hi!
One
This
thing I would say this bus needs is some cup holders.
I mean, were we gonna put it our stuff right in front of us though? There's not really anywhere to do it.
Like maybe on the side.
I don't have any room. I'm squished up against this wall. We're at our last rest stop. It's in New Jersey. This is what it looks like. It's pretty fancy. We got some coffee. Definitely much needed this morning. I did sleep a lot better this last stretch. But now we're about an hour away from the city. So it's cold. And I do not do well in the cold. Thankfully my jacket is nice and toasty. So I guess we'll see you when we get into the city. Peace out, home slices. We made it to the city. It's not as cold as it was whenever I didn't have my big jacket on. We're on 5th Avenue right now. Look, it's a whole DJI store. Welcome to the voiceover part of this video. As I was saying in the last clip, this was the DJI store. That's what I'm filming with right now. But we decided to walk around and get our bearings a little bit. And then we ended up walking past the Cartier store. As you can see, beautiful, beautiful. And then we saw the bulbs down by Radio City. You're going to see a little clip of Radio City now, but you'll also see it later tonight because we walked past it again. We were on our way to Grand Central Station. We are so excited to come in here, and it's just iconic. This is the first time I've ever been here. I didn't get to come here last time I was in New York City, so I was so excited to see it and to see the clock that you're about to see. Bam! We got on the subway and headed south towards the 9/11 monument, and when we got off we saw the Oculus, which was pretty freaking cool. I did see it last time, but I didn't get to go in it, so I had no idea honestly what it was. But outside there was all of these animal statues. There was a whole bunch of them, but I thought this one was the coolest with the big old octopus. Gunnar was so excited for this part of the trip. This is the one thing like that was on his must-do list, to see the what is this, a fountain? Yeah, the fountain, right? Waterfall, fountain. Wow, that's bad. I don't even really know, but this was the most important part to him to see. We went into the Oculus after, just kind of check it out, but then we decided to make our way towards Chinatown. There's a little snip of the Brooklyn Bridge. I didn't get to see that last time either. I was so excited for it. Once we got to Chinatown, we just walked around a little bit. You know, there's always people hassling you to buy purses. I fell for one just because I wanted Gunnar to have the experience, and Gunnar was terrified. Didn't buy the purse, but the guy like followed us all the way through Chinatown saying, which one you want, which one you want? And we kept on saying, no, we don't want any, but I mean, that was my fault. I'm the one that said yes. After there, we all decided we need a little bit of caffeine, so we stopped at this cute little cafe. It was called Blank Street. We just left one of the coolest stores I think I'm ever going to be in. I was so excited. I unfortunately didn't get any clips besides this one inside the store, but this was one of my must-dos. I was so excited to see this store in person. After we left New York or Nowhere, we went towards Washington Square Park. It was just a little walk away, a couple blocks. I was really excited to take them here. They had no idea we were going. I was the planner of the trip as we were on the trip, so I tried to hit up as many monuments and sightseeing stuff that we could see that was close to where we were at the time. There were some NYU students here doing a rally, but I had no idea what it was for. There was people talking with megaphones, but I couldn't understand them, but the crowd would yell after they would talk, so at least they could hear. But seeing this was pretty cool. Gunnar and I got a picture here, and I think this is one of my favorite pictures of the entire trip. See? Look at us. Look at us, so cute. The Flatiron Building and Harry Potter store was just right up the street, so we decided to walk down there. I was so excited to show this to Gunnar because I really hyped it up last time I went down there, but I tried to warn him how busy it was. Like, it was wall-to-wall people. It doesn't look busy here, but it was crazy. Then we ended up going to the cafe because we were both craving some butterbeer. It's been about a year since we've had it, so we were excited. Cheers to the butterbeer. Wasn't as good as Universal though, unfortunately. After the butterbeer, everyone decided that they were hungry, so we went to this cute little pizza shop and got some of the best pizza I've ever had. After lunch, we were very tired of walking, so we decided to ride the subway up to the Empire State Building. Gunnar was a chicken shit and wanted to go up in it with me, but we got this cute picture of us in front of it. He did go into the bottom, though, where the Starbucks Reserve was, and he got his gingerbread chai and a coffee cup that says Empire State Building. Right next to it is the Macy's. This was another thing that Gunnar was excited for, to see the Macy's from the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It was crazy busy in there. Decorations were beautiful, but oh my gosh, it's so many people you could barely even walk. We went up and checked out the Christmas shops that they added this year, and they were all really, really cute, but we just didn't find anything that we thought we just had to have to bring home, but just being able to experience it was so much fun. Outside of Macy's, there was like an outdoor Christmas little part, and the boys did try some hot sauces, which I thought were crazy. This was like ghost pepper or something, so way too much for me. From here, we decided to walk up to Bryant Park. I don't know how I got this clip from there or if it's from there, but we walked around a circle barely, and that was about it. That's all we could do because it was just so packed. After the craziness of Bryant Park, we decided to make our way towards Times Square. I tried to explain to Gunnar how it's not as big as what you see in films. I mean, I feel like this makes it look huge, but it's actually very small and very cramped, and there's a lot of people there, just like how it was at Bryant Park. Look at that. We did stumble across some dancers, though. They were doing, I don't know what kind of dance this is. They were pretty cool to watch. They also got the crowd all involved. My plan was to go to the Disney store in Times Square, but the line was like a 2-hour wait, so there was absolutely no way that I could do it. See, I told you you'd see this shot. It's the opposite direction, but it's at night. We actually passed up all of this stuff since it was so early. Our plan was to go see the Rockefeller tree, but we decided to go uptown a little bit and see the Trump Tower and to see the Louis store. It was pretty cool to see Trump Tower in person. Last time I was here, we just drove past it. And look at that Louis store. I mean, look at that. Saks may have not had a light show this year, but Louis stepped it up and took over. I mean, look how amazing that looks. I was so excited to see this as well. One of Keela's must-dos for this trip was to see the Plaza Hotel, and luckily it was just around the corner from the Louis and the Trump Tower. Home Alone holds a special place in her heart, and seeing this just made her entire night. While walking back up to Rockefeller Center, we ran into this. I'm not quite sure what it is. Please don't judge me. And then there's Saks with their non-Christmas freaking show this year. Even with all the people, seeing the Rockefeller tree is like seeing your tree on Christmas Eve with all the presents underneath of it. It makes you so excited. We ended our night in this cute little restaurant called Faces and Names. As you can see, we are all exhausted at this point. We're very sleepy.
Are you sleepy again? Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I literally caught that. And we're at a rest stop, the first one. We had to get off the bus because they're fueling, and we can't be on the bus when they fuel.
Some people were asleep. Some had their shoes off.
I was
Some
awake.
kept their shoes off.
I wonder who kept their shoes off. But I miss New York already. All day. Not really all day. Once we hit, I don't know if they can even hear.
I miss New York, but I don't miss the walking. So I would like to be in New York again, but be escorted around.
Well, not escorted around. Maybe not come during like peak season and when it's cold outside.
If you want to explore the city, there's no getting out 30,000 steps.
Well, no.
So that's where the escort's
Wait,
very nice.
Let's see. Pull my sleeve down. Pull my sleeve down. Let's look at the watch.
It
It's
died.
dead.
Last we checked was 36,000 steps. 15 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of calories burned.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of calories eaten.
Still more burned.
Because we're sitting here freezing. But he's fueling up the bus now. I can see him doing it. And then I'm hopping back on that bad boy, ripping these eyelashes off, taking the shoes off, and going to bed. Well, I gotta watch a vlog first. That's the plan. That's the plan. Thanks for following along. I should have brought my actual camera for this, but I didn't.
Anybody got time for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that at this time of night. I guess I'll see you guys in the morning when we get home, or when we get back to the car. It's officially Sunday. I am so sleepy. We got back to the car around 8:45. Long story there. Okay, so you want to start at the beginning? Okay, so our bus driver, he is a wild one. Grandpa Pappy is what I called him because I couldn't understand what his name was when he was talking over like the speaker of the bus. So I called him Grandpa Pappy. Got us lost in Pennsylvania. We were supposed to go towards Philly and hit the turnpike. Somehow we ended up in Allentown and then around the state capital. I can't think. Harrisburg, I think is what it's called. And it added an additional 2 hours to our time. So that was a good start of the day. We finally got back to the car and low fuel, which I should have figured. So then we had to stop and get gas. And then Gunner's like, oh, well, I don't have any milk at home. So then we also had to stop at Walmart and get milk, which worked out because I really had used the bathroom. The whole entire way home, after the last thing you saw that I actually was able to film, I slept. I slept the entire way. After that first rest stop, an hour into our trip home, I was out. I did wake up though when we did get lost because he like whipped the bus off of the highway onto an exit real fast, and I thought we were gonna flip. And then we turned around and we got back right back on the highway the opposite direction. And I saw Kayla was up. I was like, hey, did we just go off and exit and get right back on? She's like, yeah. And I was like, let me look where we're out in the maps. Yeah, we were in Allentown. We were lost for sure. But I'm so happy to be home. I took a shower and now I'm just being lazy. I decided that I was going to get on here and film this last little bit of the vlog. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm so tired today and I'm probably going to take a nap after I'm done editing this. Thanks for spending 14 hours with us in New York City. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Would I do it again during Christmas? Absolutely not. I've done it twice now, and that's enough. But I hope you enjoyed, like I said. And please like, subscribe, turn on your notification bells if you are enjoying this little weird vlogmas I'm doing this year. I'm definitely getting back into vlogging and I'm loving it. So if you want to see more, please like and subscribe so then you can get notified when I post new videos. I hope you all have a great day. I'm about to go take a nap. Bye.